Boxing, at its highest form, is a conversation between two opposing philosophies. On the 16th of December, 2023, in Glendale, Arizona, that conversation became a scream. In one corner, Jesse Rodríguez, the prodigy from San Antonio, a silent destroyer with the feet of a dancer and the hands of a surgeon. In the other, Sonny Edwards, the quick-tongued Brit with light-speed reflexes, a man who had made not being hit a religion.
He's content at the moment to operate out of the center of it.
No, I think
he's had a good round so far, me, Bam.
Good shot to the body right there, but
you're right, and that was way low, but that could be a
check hook by Sonny.
Big mouse there.
Oh, good jab, lovely jab.
Real issue for Edwards.
That's a real problem for a man who needs that vision from Bam.
That mouse in the eye, it becomes the target that you aim at all night long.
It's a bullseye.
To react.
And you see
continues going for that eye with that right jab.
Sonny told Bam this
for that right chin right there, because you can see that Bam.
After I broke my jaw, for goodness sake.
Good movement off the
week. He said, man, you never wanted to fight me. We had to beg you and bait you.
You know, both these fighters want to establish that long jab. Now, so far,
ropes there from Sonny Edwards. Couple of shots.
See, right now, this is a fencing match between the jab.
Jab from Bam is fantastic.
But the faster hands, the quicker jab, it's actually with Edwards. But there's that check hook.
He's this stationary.
He thinks he's got a point to prove. He's going to lose the fight.
Sonny, who's sitting down on his punch.
And he came in with that
right. Sonny's. This is not the range Sonny Edwards wants to be at. I'm actually surprised. Oh, nice left from.
You got to do what you're good at. Plenty of feints, moving around that semicircle. That left hand over the top there, Edwards. And again.
He's like you said, Barry. Now he's starting to be first more often, Sonny.
Edwards any momentum in that little attack from Bam Rodríguez, not allowing.
Corner, by the way, on the eye of Sonny Edwards, it seems to have actually gotten better.
Ooh, good shot.
Lovely shot.
Whoa, nice counter left. Sonny now just ate a right. This thing's heating up. Sonny Edwards right through the goal.
He felt that little shot there, Edwards.
I think Bam, he's not respecting the power. He's not respecting the speed anymore. Closing the distance much easier now. This is quickly going to turn into a fight, though. You can see Edwards slowing down. Yes. To the left.
Caught him off balance. And then...
But that's the... He got hurt there.
He didn't try to pivot. So that's why he got caught by Bam Rodríguez.
Two things I never really...
Bam!
Southpaw.
Let's check in with Chris Mannix.
Robert, how do you feel about what you're seeing?
You're not going to pivot right. You're going to be in the line of fire at the right hook.
And he has to fight him. He got hurt. His first reaction was to fight.
Well, so it's just a matter of time, round by round. So far, I took punches little by little. Jab is doing really.
I love that Robert. The first thing he said.
He's doing really well, but I think he's got a point.
Block and counter. Block and counter.
Thanks, Robert.
But Sonny's landing with some good shots as well.
Good counter shot to the body by
Especially in that last round, you've got to sort of think the weight of the shots of Rob.
It's going to be a better investment going downstairs to the body for Bam Rodríguez. Bam Rodríguez. Look at that. Yeah, but down is going to be.
As he watches this from Nicaragua. Sonny says if he wins, he wants chocolatito. Have you ever seen Bam take this, or excuse me, Sonny take this kind of damage?
Okay, that was low.
Be in trouble!
In the corner too much against the ropes.
Damage,
Of course we are.
Now Bam's talking, and Sonny might be hurt. He might. Look at this, Sonny! Sonny cut.
Hurt or not, the referee will stop this.
Bam gloating. That's not Bam's game plan.
Keep up with it.
Holding on. I mean, never question. Bam in the heart of Sonny Edwards, man. I mean, look at this. With his own guts to spare.
Well, people tend to think that boxing and toughness and determination.
I just said that.
But you have to have it too, because you're not a big...
It wasn't just a unification of the WBO and IBF flyweight titles. It was the resolution of a question that haunted analysts. Can the elusive and cerebral style of the European school survive the suffocating and technical pressure of the Mexican-American school? First of all, are you following us? If not, you're missing out on the best weekly boxing videos where you'll learn about the most incredible fights in history and its most iconic figures. Without further ado, let's get back to the fight. The Prelude, Provocations, and the betting board. Weeks before stepping into the ring, the battle was already being fought at the microphones. Sonny Edwards, true to his nature as a born provocateur, tried to get inside Rodríguez's head. Sonny questioned the quality of Bam's previous opponents, called him a fighter overrated by marketing, and swore he would make him look like a beginner. Edwards was looking for an emotional crack, a lapse in judgment born of pride. However, Bam Rodríguez responded with the most terrifying silence in boxing: indifference. Under the tutelage of Robert García, Rodríguez's training was an exercise in Spartan discipline. They focused on cutting off Edwards' exits, cutting off the ring, and, above all, neutralizing the Brit's lightning-fast jab. In the betting odds, Rodríguez started as a moderate favorite. The bettor's logic was simple. Although Sonny was harder to find, Bam had the power to change the course of the fight with a single blow. But for the purists, it was a toss-up. Many believed Edwards' footwork would frustrate the young Texan for 12 rounds. The early rounds, the dance of deception. The bell rings, and Sonny Edwards begins his choreography. During the first 2 rounds, the Brit seems to be in control. He moves laterally, switches stances with astonishing fluidity, and throws quick shots that aren't looking for the knockout, but rather point accumulation and opponent frustration. Edwards smiles, drops his hands, and gestures. He is in his element.
These few rounds are so important for Ben Rodríguez. Recent fights, he has built big leads in all.
You're rushing your work then, aren't you? And then he's got you where he wants you.
Nice left, stung Bam on the way.
I think Sonny's fast enough, off and hand, going together really.
Really pay attention to the shots on the bell line.
Bam needs to throw more feints here against Sonny.
Look like it's
right. No, it does not, and that's because of the quickness. How quick? So the 7-inch gap is not really making a difference.
Don't reach in with your punches.
Right away, and you knew this coming in. This was going to be a very difficult fight to score. It was always going to be a chess match.
Maybe the sharp that he's going to have the better of these early rounds, but Bam's got to make him work hard.
And then a right hand on the inside. You know, it's interesting. We're not seeing Sonny move quite as much. Seen him use the entirety of the ring. Now, seems content at the moment to operate out of the center.
For respect, with a counter punch.
And he doesn't want Bam to get that forward momentum.
Sonny's waiting to counter
In this round.
Look at the left eye of Sonny Edwards.
Big mouth issue.
Oh, good jab. Lovely jab there from Bam. That's a real problem for a man who needs that vision to react.
All night long.
It's a bullseye for that right jab. That snappy jab of Bam Rodríguez. Look for that eye with that right jab. There it is right there, popping it.
So,
Back counter with a nice one of his own. Advantage of having in the back of his mind that, hey, I can knock this Rodríguez.
he landed with a shot, skipped all the distance. That was a really good.
Jamie Shelton in the corner. They're going right to work on the eye.
Body shot, hit him right in the bread basket.
Before he comes in with that little screw shot.
No, that was...
Sonny coming out aggressive here in round 3. That may be the... We lost some rounds that happened much later in them. It's back though.
When he's trying to punch with back, you got to go first and third. Then go and then counter off it.
Counter that jab with your own. On the guard of Bam Rodríguez.
Let him go. Sonny told Bam this week, what are you talking about? I called you out after.
Good movement off the ropes there from Sonny Edwards. Couple of shots and then...
But the faster hands, a quicker jab is actually with a check hook.
Yeah, it was a good, lovely little... Fantastic.
Right with the right. Sonny's getting hit more than he normally does, Barry. At this stage of the fight.
He hasn't got a point to prove. If he thinks he's got a point to prove, he's going to lose the fight. Took him on the target, use that. Don't be in front of him with a target to hit.
Look out! Sonny trying to make it ugly. Punches. And he catches him again with...
Over the top there, Edwards. And again.
Sonny.
Footwork there though from Bam.
Here we go. Round 4. Good scrap so far. A little more physical perhaps.
Comes Sonny Edwards with a counter to the body shot, and that's a nice punch right there, overhand right.
But if we look at Robert Garcia's face in the corner, there is no panic. Bam Rodríguez is processing data. He is measuring Sonny's movement speed, and most importantly, he is starting to plant his feet. Rodríguez isn't headhunting. He begins hammering the Brit's shoulders and arms. It's a long-term investment. By hitting the shoulders, he is stripping away the speed from Sonny's defense. At this point, we see the strategies of both. Sonny Edwards wants to use his reach and output advantage to score points and wear his rival down, while Bam Rodríguez is waiting for the perfect moment to go all in. Will he manage it before it's too late? The rising action. The turning tide. From the fourth round onward, the narrative shifts drastically. Rodríguez begins to find the angles. Bam possesses some of the best foot transitions in boxing today, moving one way while punching the other, a technique that confuses Edwards' nervous system. Objective analysis shows us a Sonny who is starting to run out of space. The ring, which once seemed vast, now feels like a phone booth. Rodríguez begins landing the jab with unusual power, and suddenly, a left hook explodes on Edwards' face. The Brit is no longer smiling. His right eye begins to close, a victim of the Texan's surgical precision. Technical mastery. The dissection. We enter the middle rounds and Rodríguez's superiority becomes absolute. Here we see a key detail for the viewer. Bam is not just power, he is positional intelligence. Every time Edwards attempts his signature sidestep to escape, Rodríguez is already there, waiting for him with a diagonal step. It's an invisible cage closing in round after round. The previous rounds served as a study for Bam to perfectly learn his opponent's movements, and now he is anticipating them, showing an incredible ability to adapt. In the 6th and 7th, the fight becomes an ordeal for the Brit. Edwards, accustomed to being the matador, has become the bull. He bravely tries to trade blows, but Bam's counters are shorter, faster, and much heavier. Sonny's face is a map of Rodríguez's effectiveness. His vision is compromised, and his foot speed, the only weapon that kept him safe, has been sapped by the bodywork. The crowd is completely euphoric with the incredible performance the Mexican is putting on, cheering on the exchange of blows. But Sonny knows it will all be over soon if he falls into that game. He is truly in danger.
Sonny goes high. Yeah, but down is going to be a better investment going down.
Fantastic stuff.
Sonny says it. Okay, that was low right there on Bam. Now there's a cut under the left eye of Sonny. Counter right, really physical.
I gotta tell you, I've watched Edwards fights the last couple of weeks. I am really surprised.
That's the fight that he needed to fight, Chris, I'm telling you. And that's why Bam's respecting him on his way in. He's never seen.
Of course we haven't, but I've never seen someone as good as this either.
He might be in trouble. Sonny better get out of there. He sticks around the corner. Hey, look at this, Sonny. Sonny caught Bam gloated up. Bam Rodríguez is behind the guard of Sonny Edwards right there. See right there, slow motion. Nothing's done. He really exactly when Sonny Edwards should use the stool. Chris, a lot of people be like, pure boxers when forced, they're forced to show their heart. You know, some of the fighters as well. Sonny's doing that. He's swinging a ghost right now. Next to score.
Rodríguez finishes to both, so right now Bam Rodríguez.
And you wonder how Edwards is cut now as well. And I'll tell you what, it's the jab of that right hand of Bam Rodríguez.
Again, he gets called 2 good shots, Edwards.
UK who stayed up late and thought this fight might put you to sleep. You don't need coffee. But look at the cut, Joe. Good shot. That hurt. That rocked Sonny Edwards right there. Sonny's hurt.
Oh, good right hand in.
Now Sonny trying to work Bam. As he never questioned the heart of Sonny Edwards. Bruised, bleeding, takes his licks, comes right bare.
I haven't got grit and toughness and determination. He's not a big puncher. He used to be. Lovely work from Bam.
Power punches. Bam swinging away with power. Sonny rolling with those big punches.
When you land, Sonny, you've got to move your feet twice after.
Right there.
Quick look by the doctor under the left eye of Sonny Edwards.
That Bam's going to be the one coming forward. Choke and shot. The punches of Sonny Edwards.
The face of Sonny and him.
Oh, it's lovely there. The body work.
Withering body shots from Bam Rodríguez.
And Sonny insists
A little bit. And that means he can't move his feet.
Sonny trying to pull his way in.
By Edwards, it didn't fool it.
He can keep talking about Sonny.
Sonny's legs right now. I see a little buckle in his legs.
Oh, there's on the inside for Rodríguez.
Maybe left hand there for Rodríguez and a body shot.
Sonny's legs. His
Above the right eye of Sonny Edwards.
Oh, what an uppercut there from Rodríguez. Look at it.
middle of the ring. Fighting circles. He doesn't have the legs to be back in a straight line.
The climax. The 9th round and the Warriors surrender. The 9th round is a lesson in technical brutality. Rodríguez is no longer just winning the fight. He is dominating it morally. He lands a crisp right hand that sends Edwards to the canvas. Sonny gets up, pride wounded, but body broken. He finishes the round on pure instinct, but upon reaching his corner, reality sets in. Edwards' corner, in a gesture of immense responsibility and humanity, decides enough is enough. Sonny's eye is completely shut, and he has no answer for the gale force wind in front of him. There is no need for further damage. The referee stops the fight. TKO in the 9th. Final analysis. The birth of a superstar. What did we learn that night in Arizona? First, that technique always overcomes pure speed when technique is accompanied by intelligent pressure. Jesse "Bam" Rodríguez didn't just beat an undefeated world champion. He dismantled one of the most difficult defenses in modern boxing. Critically, Edwards did what he could, but his hit-and-move style requires a constant physical perfection that Rodríguez snatched away with body shots and incessant psychological pressure. Bam proved he is a generational fighter, someone who can adapt to any style and solve it like a child's puzzle. For Sonny Edwards, it was a dignified defeat. He showed immense heart and elite technique, but he ran into a version of boxing that is, quite simply, superior. For the spectator, this fight stands as a testament that in the ring, words are carried away by the wind, and all that remains is the truth dictated by the fists. Jesse Rodríguez didn't just unify titles that night. He unified the boxing world's opinion. We are witnessing one of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet. If you want to see more incredible boxing videos, remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon. We promise to bring you the best fights that will make you feel the magic of this sport all over again.